We are here at Big Bend National Park. I just about got knocked over. That is fantastic. Way past that monolith looking thing up there. That's where we're heading. Time to get going. Oh wow, check this out. That's Nakatiya behind me. Kind of looks like a bunch of snakes ready to come out and go. There's really no words to say about this place. It's just absolutely fantastic. Wow. I guess you have to love the desert maybe first of all to see what I'm seeing, but man, how can you not appreciate this amazing beauty? Gosh, it's fantastic. I'm like a kid in a candy store or toy store. The only hard part is that it keeps going up and up and up and up. As you notice, I'm probably a little bit or a lot out of breath at this point. Another good reason not to say a whole lot. Oh man. I think I would be much more motivated to work out each and every day if this could be my workout. As you can see in the distance over there, possibly, I'm not sure how much that car shows up, but that's the main entrance into this part of the park, which is called the Rio Grande Village. And in the distance over there, the furthest mountains, I believe, are the Sierra del Carmen, which is in Mexico. But the Dead Horse Mountains are that direction too. I'm not sure if that's the middle range or if it actually might be the one that's behind and it's just blocking the view of the Sierra del Carmens. But anyway, that direction, Sierra del Carmens and Dead Horse Mountains. Yeah, so unfortunately I had to change my plans a little bit. I had a pretty full weekend mapped out and was going to do about 4 different trails in 3 parts of the park. But as of last night, the weather forecast has changed quite a bit, and it's supposed to be a little bit cloudy today and then rainy, maybe some thunderstorms in the afternoon and thunderstorms in the mid-morning tomorrow. So my change of plans was going to be to do this trail since I'm on the Rio Grande Village side of the park and just kind of rush it. So I wanted to see the views and everything, but I really wanted to make sure I got over to the other side, to the Chisos Mountains, so I could spend a lot of time on the Lost Mine Trail, which is the one that I was really looking forward to seeing. But my gosh, this here is just so absolutely gorgeous. I have now probably spent 4 to 5 times the amount of time I had planned to spend here, and I'm not even halfway through yet. This is one of those parks you probably just want to keep coming back to. The only problem is it's one of the most remote in the US. The closest airport is 4 hours away, but that's all right. That makes it so much more worth it when you get here. You know, it never ceases to amaze me how much power your mental state has over your physical ability. I'm sitting here whining earlier about this trail going up and up and up. It's actually not a hard trail. It's rather easy. It's just a steady, steady, steady climb. But oh so awesome. After finishing the Hot Spring Canyon Trail over on the Rio Grande village side of the park, I hopped in the car and started making my way towards the Chisos Mountain District, where I was looking forward to hiking the Lost Mine Trail. It was almost an hour to get from the Rio Grande village to the Chisos Mountains, but every moment of the journey I was immersed in resplendent Chihuahuan desert beauty. Alright, so now we are starting at the Lost Mine Trail. I am now at the Chisos Mountains District. It's quite a bit higher in elevation than the Rio Grande Canyon, or the floor I should say. So I had to add some layers on, a little windproofing, and there might be some rain. So this is also some rain gear in the backpack as well. Anyway, here we go. I have got to see 2 javelinas so far. If now you don't know what a javelina is, it is also called the peccary. It looks like a small furry pig, but it's actually, according to zoologists, biologists, scientists, etc., it's not very closely related to the pig at all, or to the boar. I wish I could have got some on camera, but they are just fast little guys, but really cute. So from everything I've read and heard, this, if any trail out here, is the one you may or may not, hopefully, may see a mountain lion or bear on. Wish me luck. Wish me luck to see one, not to avoid one. Well, it was chilly earlier, but after I started climbing, I started to get really hot really fast, so I had to shed a layer. But give me a minute to take a look at this view behind me here. Yeah, this place is absolutely breathtaking. That wind is picking up. It's awesome though, it makes the adventure feel that much more wild. Oh man, check out the cloud tops behind me. That is fantastic. I feel like it's Lord of the Rings and Saruman's trying to bring down the mountain upon us. Well, one thing's for sure, I got to get back here sometime when it's a sunny day out, because I can only imagine what is sitting behind the clouds back there. It's even beautiful as it is. And we're still climbing. And climbing. Climbing. Okay, we're gonna stop climbing for a minute. It seemed like a pretty good vantage point to take a water break. And I promise I checked for scorpions, spiders, and rattlesnakes before I climbed that crevice. Alright, so we're almost there, but the last part of this hike is the roughest. I think it goes as much as a 15 to 16% grade. And oh my goodness, I am feeling it. But I know the payoff is going to be more than worth it. I'm pretty sure these are the stairs of Cirith Ungol. Oh wow. Check out the green rock. As Lando Calrissian said, you truly deserve to be with us among the clouds. Oh wow. All right, just over that ledge, I think. All right, we made it. But it's getting late, it's getting chilly, and I am starving. So I think it's about time we teleport back down to the bottom of the trail. I just picked up this new Thermarest mat. I was using the Thermarest Z-Lite before. It's kind of like the accordion model that folds out, but it's a little hard to carry back and forth on airplanes. So I want to give this guy here a shot. It's a semi-inflatable. It still has some foam cushioning, but it's supposed to self-inflate, so let's see if it actually does what it's supposed to do. Okay, well, this thing is supposed to be self-inflating, but it sure is taking its sweet time. It's getting there. It's been about 10 minutes. I'm glad I'm not in a hurry to go to bed. Now we wait. Looks like it's about that time. Sun's starting to come up. It's been a beautiful night. It's probably about 60 degrees right now, but wouldn't mind a little more sleep, but the sunrise here is pretty late. It's 7:48 a.m. So time to get going. All right, here we are today at the Grapevine Hills trailhead, hiking out to the Balanced Rock. This whole area is like awesome looking. It's like some kind of fantasy land of rock. It's a volcanic site, and the way they describe it, the geologist, is that all this geology around me, they call it petrified fire. Oh my goodness, this is really cool. The reason they call this these formations petrified fire is they are due to molten lava, but it didn't erupt like a volcano would. Basically, the force of the lava put tremendous pressure on the surface crust and built it up into these big bulges, and they're just kind of cooled into all these kind of crazy looking structures. So it's pretty fascinating to think about. And once you understand how this all kind of formed, you look around and it's like, aha, it all makes perfect sense. So this trail ends at a geological formation called Balanced Rock. And I've seen pictures, it looks totally awesome, but I just know that it's one of those things that is going to be crazy in person. It's like, it's so hard to capture on camera the magnitude of a lot of things you see out in the wilderness, especially when it comes in terms of size and scope, depth, etc. But almost there. I'm just taking my sweet time. I keep taking a few breaks to go off into the brush on either side to see if I can find some wildlife. It seems everything's taking a siesta right now, but maybe we'll get lucky. As I neared Balanced Rock and the end of the trail, the end of my time in Big Bend was also near. In the peace and solitude of the desert, surrounded by stunning rock formations, clusters of cacti, and a sea of shrubs that moved like ocean waves with a constant wind, not even the thought of journey's end could bring my spirits down. My sojourn into the wild wonderlands of the Chisos Mountains and along the banks and canyons of the Rio Grande had offered a much-needed respite and time of refreshing like only nature can provide. Almost there. Amazing. Here it is, Balanced Rock. It is windy. I just about got knocked over. All right, now the long journey home.